It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Broke through the tackle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw left is intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Pass play now. The screen pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They're throwing it. Walker, it's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Working quickly here. Walker on first down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Quick throw to the left is complete. 40. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jerome Baker has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Quick throw left side, complete. It's a Seattle touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Purdy throwing here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kobe Bryant has it. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Here we go.
Now go with Walker on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Okay, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. 70 Lions. Check go.
Staying with Walker. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready? Go.
To the air, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Seattle! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down.
Let's go now.
Running it after the penalty. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
McCaffrey on the
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Offense to the line for second down. That finds Ayuk complete.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. He's dropping back to throw. Has it down close. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Jake Moody on for the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Run and drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it. He beams one deep right side. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, Or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. He rolls to his right. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake here. He lets one fly deep downfield. He intercepts the pass. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the 49ers with a 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running left, here's Walker. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd down, Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Check. 18 ready. Warriors 70.
They go play action here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Seattle touchdown. And that, Brock, I I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to the air here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. At the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Unlock Ryan. Unlock Ryan.
Running with Walker again. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He fields this at the 18. He breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the 49ers will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't run backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. They send the tight end in motion. Trying again, following the sack. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trying for the deep ball. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 6-yard run, and now they've got fourth down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This ball's cut by McCaffrey.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They motion a receiver left. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle made by Jair Brown. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Niners' 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
2 yards the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks take possession of the football.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the carry, it's Walker. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Toss play, this is Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way? Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. Back to throw, needing a 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Walker on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
The give now to Walker. And he runs into some big bodies, and he's stopped right at the line. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Staying with Walker. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And they pick him off again. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Here we go. Set.
It's Walker on the give. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready.
To the ground with Walker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Check go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.